So this weekend we will have the first 7-star Terra raid of the new year for Blaziken, which will come with the mightiest mark. Let's break down what we know so far and what might be useful against this opponent. First off, let's look at the announcement here from Ceruledge, which says, the next 7-star Terra Raid event has been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This event will give players a chance to battle against a flying Terra-type Blaziken. This event will run from January 12th through 14th, and again a week later. So we'll have 2 separate weekends to complete this raid. Next, let's move on to potential moves and abilities and stats this Blaziken will have. Blaziken is a fire and fighting type, but will be its flying Terra type for the whole raid, and we know it will be level 100. Its ability will most likely be its hidden ability Speed Boost, which will raise its speed 1 stage at the end of every turn. Stats wise, it's a bit squidgy with low HP, defense and special defense, but both its attack and special attack are high, which make it hard to predict the move pool exactly. For its moves, we're looking at its Terra type first off, which would suggest a strong flying type move. Looking at the moves, Brave Bird stands out, along with a slight possibility of acrobatics as well, both of which very strong flying type moves. I'd say Brave Bird will be its first move most likely. It will also likely have a fire and fighting move. I think either Blaze Kick or Flare Blitz for its fire moves, and Close Combat and Low Kick as well, or even Aura Sphere or Focus Blast for fighting type moves. It will also likely have coverage moves, and it has quite a good move pool to counter various builds. The main move that stands out to me is Earthquake, a very strong ground type move that will counter electric and fire type builds. There is also other moves to consider, like Bulldoze, Giga Impact, Hyper Beam, Knockoff, Night Slash, Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Scorching Sands, Shadow Claw, Solar Beam, Stone Edge, and Thunder Punch. It will also have support moves. Ones that I'll highlight here are Bulk Up, Feather Dance, Focus Energy, Sunny Day, Swords Dance, and Will-O-Wisp. Now let's take a look at previous 7-star builds and see roughly what we can expect. Looking at Hisui and Decidueye from a past raid, it has 4 main moves and 4 additional moves. Judging off the moves we mentioned before, I can imagine that Blaziken will have something like Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, Low Kick, and maybe Flamethrower or Fire Blast if it is a mixed attacker, with support moves like Bulk Up, Swords Dance, Will-O-Wisp, and Earthquake or Stone Edge. With this sort of moveset, I wouldn't go in with a physical attacker due to the burn risk and the likelihood of bulk up, so we're going to build special attackers, and I'm going to put together one possibility for a physical attacker as well. First off, let's look at Arceus. I've gone with max special attack and max HP with the rest in defense, and it will be holding the Zap Plate. I think running Arceus with the Stellar Terra type and the moveset of Judgment, Acid Spray, Recover, and Calm Mind. Acid Spray will lower the special defense by 2 stages, even with the shields up, whilst doing some chip damage. Calm Mind to boost the damage of Judgment as your attacking move. That will now also be electric type with the Zap Plate, and Recover to heal up any damage. Second, we have Miraidon that will have max HP and max special attack as well, with the rest in defense, holding the Metronome. It will have the electric Terra type and a moveset of Parabolic Charge, Electro Drift, Metal Sound, and Reflect. I can imagine turn 1 would be setting up the Reflect and then using Metal Sound as much as possible. Parabolic Charge from there will do the damage and recovery, and Electro Drift for big damage as well. Not everyone will have access to Miraidon and Arceus, so I've got another 2 options that could work. and with an electric Tera type. Its moveset will be Electric Terrain, Acid Spray, Parabolic Charge, and for now, Slack Off for extra recovery. This set will rely on an ally or two with the Intimidate ability to make it fully work. Lastly, I have put Ceruledge as a considered option as well. This one may not make the cut, but has potential. Ceruledge with max attack, max HP, with the rest in defense, Tera type of fire, and holding the Metronome. Its ability, Flash Fire, will absorb any of those fire attacks it may have, and it will be immune to fighting type attacks. The moveset of Sword Stance, Clear Smog, Bitter Blade, and Sunny Day. Sword Stance to up the attack, Clear Smog to remove the opponent's boosts, Bitter Blade for damage and recovery, and Sunny Day to both hopefully bait fire attacks but also to boost Bitter Blade. This is very situational and might not work, but there is a chance for it to work. I do fully expect the other sets to work better, but I'll test these out and let you know. All of these movesets rely on Blaziken not having Earthquake and Stone Edge, so there may be changes to these builds. Once released, I'll update all of them. For now, let me know your thoughts and any ideas you have in the comments. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing for more content. That's it for now, take care and goodbye.